myself Hema Malini. Till now we have finished how many units, children? We have finished 4 units. So we are going to begin with a new unit, that is unit 5. Unit 5, and this is the poem, children. The poem's name is The Wind, and this poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, and before I start this poem, I just wanted to know, what do you mean by wind? Do you know what is wind, children? I will explain it to you. The wind is the moving air. The wind is moving air, and without air we cannot survive. We will not be able to breathe. And we will just know about the advantages and disadvantages of the wind before we start the poem. What are the advantages, children? Advantages are the wind is nothing but, as I have told you, it's a moving air, and with the help of moving air, what all will fly in the sky, children? Can anybody tell me? What all can fly in the sky? So let me explain it to you. The kite can fly in the sky with the help of wind. The birds can fly in the sky. Okay, children? And for example, we just wash our clothes, and what we do? We just put it to dry. Where we put it to dry? Where we can get sufficient air. Right? So here we can just put the wet clothes to dry here. So the wind helps the wet clothes to dry. Okay, and the wind helps in turning around the windmill also. Yes, children. And the wind helps the sailboat to sail safely in the sea. So these are all the benefits of the wind. Now we'll see what are the disadvantages of the wind. And if we have a heavy wind, what will happen, children? If we have a heavy wind, when we have a more of air pressure, what will happen? The trees will fall. And in the villages, the houses are made of mud and straws. What will happen if there is heavy wind? The houses may be destroyed. Yes or no? And if there is too much of wind, what will happen? We will not be able to stand straight. What will we doing? We'll just feel like somebody is pushing, and we cannot stand straight. As you can see in this picture, that the bird is not able to stand straight here. And due to heavy wind, what happens? The clothes which I have put to dry, they have fallen down here. And the trees, and you can see the tree here, and the leaves. The tree is just bending. Yes or no? You can see it here. The tree is bending here, and the leaves are falling from the tree. As you can see here, the leaves are falling from the tree. So here, what happens? The little child is more curious to know what is wind and how does the wind looks like. Yes or no? So before we begin the poem, let us know the words and its meaning. So, meaning, toss. Toss means what? Throw lightly or carelessly. Toss, throw lightly or carelessly. So, for example, you will throw the ball. You are playing with the ball and you are throwing the ball to the other person. So, you may throw the ball lightly or carelessly, or you can throw it fast, or you can throw it less. Tossing means just throwing the ball towards up is called as tossing. Has everybody understood the meaning of tossing, children? So, now we'll start with the poem. So, I want everybody to open your textbooks and page number 40. Point out your fingers as I read and explain it to you. And here the poet has explained this poem through the child's point of view. So let us see. I saw you toss the kites on high and blow the birds about the sky. And all around I heard you pass, like ladies' skirts across the grass. Oh wind, a blowing all day long. Oh wind that sings so loud a song. Here the child is asking the wind that if the wind is tossing the kite so high. As you can see in this picture, the kite is flying so high. So how is it flying? It is flying because of the wind. Because of the wind, and it says the birds are blown up in the sky. Blown means they are flying upwards towards the sky. How they are flying? They are flying with the help of the wind. And the child says that the wind is present all over. That is, the air is present all over. And it surrounds the grass. It surrounds the grass. And it says, oh wind, a blowing all day long. So the child says, you blow all day long. That means with the air where we have been surviving. We have been surviving, and the trees and the human beings, the animals all survive due to the air. So the child says the air is present all over and the wind is blowing all over, that is all day long. And when it blows, we feel that it is singing a loud song. Children, have you seen how the wind blows, children, and how the trees shake and how the leaves fall from the trees? Now I will show you the video. Just watch it. Have you watched the video, children? Have you seen how the wind blows and how it makes the sound, and the trees, shaking of the trees and the leaves falling from the trees? Let's move on to the next stanza. I saw the different things you did, but always you yourself did hit. I felt you push, I heard you call, I could not see yourself at all. Oh wind, a blowing all day long. Oh wind, that sings so loud a song. So in this stanza, what the child says that the wind does different things. Like as I have mentioned the benefits of the wind. Like it dries our wet clothes. And it helps the birds to fly in the sky. And it helps the kites to fly in the sky. So because of the wind, you will be able to fly the kites with the help of the thread. For example, what happens if there is too much wind? What happens, children? Here you will leave the thread. Then it flies automatically in the sky. It flies high. That is because of the wind. So the child says that the wind does different things, but still the child is not able to see the wind. It always hides itself. Will not be able to see the wind, but will be able to feel its presence through the air. Okay, children? And the child says that the child feels like the wind is pushing, and it says that the child says that he feels that the wind is falling. The wind is falling. So we feel so many things, children, but we cannot see the wind. But we can only feel it. Understood? So, oh wind, a blowing all day long. Oh wind, the song so loud. That sings so loud a song. So, again the child says, you blow all over day and night. But when you blow, we feel like you are singing a loud song, like you are whistling. We hear you sing like whistling sound. Let us see what happens in the next stanza. Oh you that are you so strong and cold? Are you young or old? Are you a beast of field or tree? Or just a stranger child than me? O wind a blowing all day long, O wind that sings so loud a song. So here in this stanza, the child asks the wind whether it is, it asks the wind that it is so strong and cold. The wind is so strong. So when the wind blows, we feel a cool breeze. It is very cold. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. Okay, so it says that sometimes the wind is cold. We get cold breeze. Sometimes we get hot breezes also. Okay, and the wind is so strong, it says. Then it asks the wind, are you young or old? Are you young man or old man? Okay, are you a beast of a field or tree? So the child asks the wind whether it's a beast in the field or a tree. It asks whether the wind is a beast or a tree, or just a stronger child than me, or just a strong, or you are younger child than me. I am stronger and younger child than me. Oh wind a blowing all day long, oh wind that sings so loud a song. So here the child says that you are present everywhere, you blow all day long, the day and night. But when you blow, we feel like you are singing a loud song or whistling. So here the wind is explained from the child's point of view. So the child is more curious how the wind looks like and how it blows. I think you have understood this poem. I want you to read this poem once again and understand it. And before ending the class, I would like to give you a homework. I want you to answer these questions in your homework book. I will read out for you. The first question is, what does the wind do to the kites? What does the wind do to the kites? The second one is, what does the wind do to the birds? What does the wind do to the birds? The third one is, what sound does the wind make as it passes the poet? What sound does the wind make as it passes the poet? The fourth one is, when the wind blows all day long, when the wind blows all day long, what does it sound like? When the wind blows all day long, what does it sound like? So I have given you 4 questions, children. You have to answer it in your homework book. So I want you to read it once again, the poem, and answer them. Thank you. Have a great day.